course, the best player in baseball does what every offensive threat is supposed to do, Kenny. He goes home.
He did do that. In his press conference, Griffey said when he was with the Mariners, the first thing he did in the morning was check how the Reds had done. Well, he won't need a paper anymore. He's a member of the Reds now, like he wanted. And the Reds, they got everything they wanted. The unofficial best player in the game was exchanged for two players who weren't the best at their position in Cincinnati, and two more who've never played in the bigs. It wouldn't have worked unless Griffey was cool with being lowballed on the money, half of which will be deferred until well after the 9-year deal is complete. Griffey wanted so much to come home to Cincinnati, where his father played and now coaches. He agreed to $117.5 million, a figure far below the perceived market value, which included the 8-year, $148 million deal offered by Seattle. By the way, thank you for taking us seriously when we say $117.5 million constitutes being lowballed. Kenneth's going to need approval of Tony Perez if he's to wear the number 24 jersey in Cincinnati. But if it wasn't about the money, how can it be about a number? The number of players coming to Seattle, 4. Center fielder Mike Cameron, a player on the rise. He hit 21 homers, stole 38 bases last season. Right-handed pitcher Brett Tomko was 5-7, but adds to an already strong starting staff. And 2 prospects, infielder Antonio Perez and pitcher Jake Mayer. Our man Solomon Wilcots carries on with the story.
Well, I'm finally home.
After 3 long months of speculation and rumor, Cincinnati's native son donned a Reds uniform for the first time since he was 8 years old. The memories of family served as the ultimate bait. The Reds' top brass were downright giddy.
February 10th, 2000. That day will go down in Reds history, and will go down in Major League history when one of the biggest trades in the history of our sport took place, when the Michael Jordan of baseball came home to Cincinnati.
To think that Ken will break Hank Aaron's home run record in a Reds uniform is thrilling.
I just got to go out there and do the same things that I've been doing. Just go out there and play baseball as hard as I can and leave nothing in the dugout or the locker room.
Griffey's annual salary is far below market value, making him baseball's best bargain.
That's the one thing everybody said. He turned down Seattle because they didn't offer him enough. As you can see by this contract, it was never about the money.
Ken Griffey Jr. declined the Mariners' multi-year contract proposal, which would have made him the highest paid player in the history of Major League Baseball.
Griffey ended any bidding war by naming Cincinnati as the only team Seattle would be able to shop a deal. That limited the Mariners' bargaining power and maximized the Reds.
It changed the whole game. I mean, the price we're willing to pay in November changed. The price we're willing to pay at the winter meetings changed. I mean, without question.
Under the circumstances, we did quite well. We're happy with the people that we got back. But certainly if there would have been some other people in the group, there would have been some competition. It would have created some leverage on one team or another. And unfortunately, we didn't have that leverage.
The NL Central now becomes ground zero for baseball's home run race, with Griffey, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa all in the same division. I'm not playing against those guys, but rather the guy who throws the ball, said Griffey. But then he added, people do want to see home runs. So with 38 games next season matching up 2 of the 3 sluggers, there's no doubt people will get what they want. In Cincinnati, Solomon Wilcots, ESPN.
Hey, the Reds might be good or something. Here's a probable starting lineup. Pokey Reese leading off at second. He's the guy the Reds took off the table in the talks with Seattle. And there's Junior's pal Barry Larkin at short, George Kenneth in center, new guy Dante Bichette in left, Dimitri Young in right, Sean Casey at first, Eddie Toppins at catcher, and Aaron Boone at third. Even having done this, players will still be introduced at the home.